If only managing art and school and YouTube was easier. I'm falling behind on YouTube. I haven't drawn in weeks, and my grades have been so low lately. Struggling with managing YouTube, art, and school, I hear. Well, my name is Becky, and I'm here to help you on that. Why are you in my house, Becky? That's not important right now. Right now, though, what is important is how you are going to be managing art, school, and YouTube. And I'll be teaching you just how to do that. So don't worry about why I'm in your house. It's none of your business. Right now, with these tips that I'm about to tell you, you will learn how to manage art, school, and YouTube without being burnt out or mentally drained. Hi guys, it's Becky. I'm definitely not police with my clothes. I heard that some of you guys are struggling with managing art and school and YouTube, or school is coming up for you and you don't know what you're going to do or how you're going to manage art, school, and YouTube. So I'm here to tell you guys how you can do that very easily. So these tips are stuff that I use to post consistently on my YouTube channel. So the first tip is to form a schedule and plan ahead. And by this, I mean plan what videos you're going to be making ahead of time and create a routine that works for you. So by doing this, you can kind of tell, know what's due, and you can obviously easily be able to do stuff on your YouTube channel and your schoolwork as well. And so another thing I also would suggest doing here is create a YouTube schedule. Something I do is I post one full-length video every Sunday at sometimes it's 7 a.m., sometimes it's 1 p.m. whenever the video actually uploads. For shorts, I just post any short any day of the week. I mostly do them on Wednesdays and Thursdays. So if you do that, you can kind of, tell your fans and your viewers when you're going to be posting, and you can know yourself when you're going to be posting, so it's going to be all good for everyone. For the plan ahead part, so plan ahead as in choose what videos you're going to be making beforehand. So right now I'm making this video and I have many other videos planned before that, so I never get like video block, I guess you could call it, and you know what videos you're going to be doing next, so you're all good. And so tip two, please follow this, because if you don't, you're going to be burning yourself out. Now, I see a lot of people not following this, and this is why you're burnt out. Tip two is to understand your workflow, okay? By this, I'm gonna tell you what I mean. So, understand your workflow means to just understand how you move, understand your work process, understand what you can take and what you can't. So, for example, if you can edit for 5 hours a day and still be perfectly fine, that's your workflow. You understood it. But if you can try and edit for 5 hours, but you're super burnt out, that is not what you should do. So you must understand what you can do and what you can't do, and basically balance those out, along with setting small goals along the way. And once you keep setting those small goals, you can create bigger goals for yourself, and the more you achieve them, the more you will be happy, which will tie in with our last tip that you will be hearing soon, so stick around for that. Not only does this go with YouTube videos, but this also goes with art. So for example, for your art, you can be like, oh, my goal is to draw something for 10 minutes a day, small as that. That's your small goal, and you can keep going forward and forward. So tip three is be flexible. Things don't always go according to plan, so be prepared to adjust your schedule as much as you need. If you have a busy week, you may need to cut back on your art time or delegate some of your tasks. So by this, I mean, understand if something goes wrong that you can always change it up, because things aren't always gonna go the way you plan them to be. So for example, if you have to end up going on vacation, so you can't draw or you can't post your YouTube video, you should be prepared to cut down on your art time or get rid of anything other, like any other things you have to do. And just realize that if things don't go the way you planned it to be, it's fine. Tip four is try to schedule your art time for the same time each day or week, because this will help you develop a routine and make it easier to stick to your schedule. So this also kind of ties in with tip one. If you decide for example, every time I get home from school at 5 o'clock, I will draw for 30 minutes, so until 5:30. Doing that every day will get you into the habit, and you will actually start to do that. And so that can make you draw every day, and unlike the person in the intro, she didn't draw in weeks. So by doing this, you can draw every day. You can also plan this with your YouTube video stuff or your school studies. If you're like, oh, every time I get home at 6 o'clock, I will start to plan and make and record the footage for my YouTube video, and it's going to take me probably an hour, which is understanding the workflow, like tip 2. Yeah. So please follow that tip as well as like all the other tips in this video. These are super helpful. And tip 5, I cannot stress tip 5 enough. Please follow it, okay? Please. Tip 5 is to take advantage of your downtime. If you have a few minutes of downtime, use it to work on your art or plan your next YouTube video, or even study for school. If you waste your downtime, you're just wasting time. Like, let's be for real. You're gonna miss your YouTube video schedule, posting time or whatever. You're going to waste your time when you could have been studying or drawing, and it's just gonna be really bad. When I waste my downtime, I find myself rushing on YouTube videos, which is not something that you want. So please take advantage of your downtime. All the time you can get, use it to draw, use it to plan your YouTube video, use it to record your footage for your YouTube video, or use it to edit your YouTube video, or even make a thumbnail or something like that, or study. You're wasting so much time if you just sit around using your downtime, doing nothing, like on your phone, scrolling through social media. You could be doing something far more important. Tip 6 is to reward yourself. When you achieve a goal, take some time to reward yourself. This will help you stay motivated and on track. Something I did was like, oh, when I get into 7 minutes of this video, I'm going to go like treat myself to some candy or something like that, because you'll feel motivated to want to continue going. So you'll stay on track and you'll stay focused on what you're supposed to do. So this could go with studying, or this could go with art as well, but just please reward yourself. All these tips will help you not be burnt out and motivated, and they will help you manage art, school, and YouTube. So once you've done all these tips, you're pretty much going to be able to manage them both. You're going to be able to post consistently on your YouTube channel. And if you didn't start YouTube, you can start that. You can draw almost every day or every day, depending on what you want for yourself, and your grades can stay as good as you want them to be. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope these tips were helpful for you, because these are stuff I do, and see you guys next week.